Taylor unintentionally flexing that 13-year-olds can come in his universe.
I remember that. I remember literally waking up when I was like 12 and being like, the fuck? I wet the bed? Like, I was just covered in cum.
Yeah, I remember that at 15.
I've never had a wet dream my entire life.
You never had a nocturnal emission?
Never.
You must have been just always jacking then.
Just never my entire life.
I was
Ever.
unintentional admission that I never would a day without jacking off. Coincidentally.
like whenever I hear that, I'm like, is that like a movie trope or something? Y'all really busted in your pants in your sleep? Like what are you doing? I have pissed myself far older than I should have, but it wasn't one of those like whatever
like
causes
drunk?
kids to... No, I dreamed I was pissing. Like I'm asleep in bed and I'm like 27 or something. I'm like asleep in bed, and in the dream I've got to piss so bad. And in the dream, I go to a restroom, open a stall, and begin pissing into a toilet. And I'm like, this is what you do when you have to pee. And in the real world, I wet my grown-ass man bed. And I have to wake up and tell my girlfriend, I wet the bed. and I did it with a confidence that no man has ever had before. I was angry at like whatever third party had made me piss the bed. I was like, baby, wake up. She's like, what? What is it? You're not gonna believe this shit. I pissed the bed. She's like, what are you fucking talking about?
You like go out in your living room, knock over a lamp, open the front door, and you're like, babe, someone broke in and pissed on me.
Or like drag her.
They didn't steal anything, thank God.
It's weird they busted the window out.
They stole that ugly picture you always keep up.
I wasn't embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed in the slightest. I was just like, because I didn't feel like I'd done anything wrong. I was just like, I thought I was in a bathroom. But yeah, I completely pissed the bed because it wasn't like a little accidental pee. It was like I was relieving myself. It was nonsense. And apparently I really, really did have to go in real life as well as the dream.
So it was a big
I've had that dream before. I've had that same experience. I wonder if everybody has like that. I don't know. Like, don't trust this dream. Don't trust that you're dreaming about peeing. It's a problem.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I peed the bed as an adult, but I guarantee that's the situation. Maybe it's just like a 10-year timer thing. Like every 10 years, you have that troublesome dream. It tricks you because your guard isn't up because it's been 10 years. Then it goes dormant.
It might be the same as Kyle. I think I had that same experience right around 27, which for me is a while ago.
The 27 Club is what they call that. Yeah. Where you pee in bed when you're 27. Maybe we could get monkeys to be better at being the slaves if we get them addicted to something.
Oh, I like that.
How about Zins?
That nicotine works.
Can't do smoking because there's only one hand for picking fruit.
Oh no, that's a reward they get. I would think you give them like little nicotine mints.
Oh yeah, that's a better idea than the dip. Yeah, they wouldn't understand the concept of that. They'd swallow it and get sick.
With nicotine, because I've seen those. It might have been a Chinese zoo where they had the monkey learned to smoke. You know, people kept throwing it cigarettes, and it'd watch people smoke their own cigarettes, and it figured it the fuck out. And now it's addicted to nicotine, and it's like, oh. People are lighting smokes up for this guy.
Dude, can you imagine how good of a day that was for the orangutan in that exhibit? Someone finally throws him a lighter and a cig through some miracle of the cosmos. He hits his thumb correctly, lights it, and then that first puff, he was probably like, life's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as these Chinese guys keep throwing, cigarettes and food. And apparently there's a problem in Chinese zoos where they just like throwing rocks at animals.
Chinese people are kind of shitty. We saw a while back where they had those fake pandas. They were Pomeranians painted like pandas.
That was obvious. We called that immediately.
It was the cutest shit you've ever seen. I would not have disappointed. I mean, like, well, I came for the pandas, but I stayed for the poms. Oh can I scritch them? Like I'd want to get down there and play those good boys. I've also saw the sun bear that looked like a man in a suit, but then it turned out it was just a weird look. Sun bears are weird. They have man asses.
They have like a Hank Hill body shape when they stand up, like really no glutes to speak of, not even a little hump, just boom.
Gluteal dysmorphia.
Yeah,
sure.
Diminishing glutes. Yeah, that's what Hank Hill has.
I haven't been to the zoo in like 15 years or
The
something.
zoo
like
rocks. You're missing out. Or I don't know if the Atlanta Zoo's good, but it's fun.
It's fine. I just feel bad for the animals. You can smell the monkey shit a mile away. You know you're getting to the Atlanta Zoo. But once you get in there, I'm like, this is prison. This is animal prison. I don't want to see these guys all locked up in here doing time. They're all lifers. You know what I mean? I saw a baby gorilla, I think 2 months old, but maybe 2 years old, two something. But it got killed at the zoo the other day because they triggered a hydraulic door when they weren't supposed to, and it just crushed the little baby gorilla in front of its mother gorilla and the whole pack.
No.
Yeah, they squished the little gorilla.
That's a big fuck up.
It's like he's supposed to be off in the Congo somewhere, digging around,
Yeah, rooting around, doing what gorillas do, having a good time, fucking a harem of gorilla bitches, sitting there, jacked, huge.
You really want to be a gorilla, don't you?
I think if you're gonna pick one of the great apes to be, gorilla is like. There's what else? What are you gonna be?
The orangutan.
A human?
Fuck. He got me. Okay, if you're gonna be a non-human great ape, you got to go gorilla. Orangutan would be too lonely. They're solitary creatures. Like you're not really hanging out very much as an orangutan, and I wouldn't want to be alone.
I'm a little antisocial myself. I'm gonna be an orangutan. They're smart.
I'd want to have.
We looked it up 6 weeks ago. Don't go down this road again, Woody. We don't Google it again. Good Lord! I promise you, the orangutans are smarter. They tested them.
We did. I do remember this now, and I remember it because I wasn't pleased with the result. I wanted to believe the gorillas. Everyone knows chimp's number one.
I've never seen a chimp bathe itself. I've seen those goddamn orangutans by the river not only bathe themselves with soap, water, and washcloth, but also sweep up their enclosure because they'd seen it done before. Like those things are fucking smart, dude. They give them guys a couple 100,000 years, and they're gonna be people. They're gonna be in kindergartens. That's gonna be 100,000 years from now. That'll be the leftists. They'll want the chimps to be in schools with our children, and they'll be like mutilations are at an all-time low. Like the last time a kinder ape turned on a human.
The left wants this orangutan in your daughter's bathroom. We need to shut it down. What's the difference? And it's just like a picture of an orangutan tearing a door off of a stall and beating a maintenance man to death.
And then there's like the smartest, most well-spoken orangutan you've ever seen on CNN. And he's just like, it's bigotry. It's bigotry, and I won't stand for it.
Charles, I grew up, but now we're going to hear from Mr. Marbles. Mr. Marbles, what do you think about it?
I remember the cages and the keepers. He'd be so poignant. You'd be like, let him in the bathroom. Yeah, they go back to eating the kids. They can't let him in there.
I don't know if it's still the same, but for a long time, natural was not an FDA monographed claim. And so quite literally any product at all can say natural. And that's the way it was for a while. Maybe they've changed it. Something like you were talking about, like the regulatory or like these private.
To that. Like, people took that natural. People in my life who I thought of as not that stupid would be like, it's all natural. It's safe. It's terrific. It's wonderful. I had a friend sprinkles. He had Simple Green in a pump, bottle. Yeah. He like mouthwash or something. He sprayed it directly into it. And then he showed me the bottle said all natural. And I'm like, arsenic is natural. That doesn't mean it's food.
It's like benzene is like everything that's extant in our reality is natural in some way, shape, or form. We didn't create it out of nothing, but something like you were mentioning those organizations that you have to like pay, like Joe's Organics or whatever. I remember I was talking to, this is years and years ago at this it was on behalf of a company. I was talking to this kosher organization because the way like pretty much every product you see in stores that's mass marketed has a little K on the back with usually like a leaf next to it or something. And that means like kosher certified. And what that actually means is that you like talked to one of these oversight organizations. And like the second I started talking to a rep from there, I'm like, this is the biggest fucking scam of all time, where like they charge like tens of thousands of dollars in some instances to send like a rabbi out to your manufacturing center to do a little song and dance, and then you have to pay yearly annually to keep your product kosher and have some other rabbi come out and do this thing, and it costs way more money than you would think.
I think
Like,
that
it can cost
I think they
six
come
figures.
there. I think they bless, and they also make sure that the process the way you're killing the animal is kosher. Like that is
Yeah.
part of it too. I don't know.
Well, it's not just for products like that. It's like, so your deodorant, there's a decent chance your deodorant has a K on the back, and so basically J&J would have had to pay, you know, $100,000 or whatever to an organization to come check out a product that it's inconceivable it could not be kosher. You're not consuming it. There's nothing in there that's not kosher, and so it's like they're making money on products where there's literally no reason, because having that little marker on there is, you know, they perceive as important.
How much do you want to donate for every pin I knock down in bowling? I don't know. Here's $5. Fuck off. I don't want to guess what your bowling score is gonna be. Like,
Are you trying to like 3-card Monty me right now by being a good bowler and pilfering, you know, $50
Right?
out of
Like,
my pocket for a strike? Fuck you.
is it one game? Like, I don't know how this works, but like, I don't want you to come around with an invoice 6 weeks from now with some unknown amount that I suddenly owe you because I pledged $1 or
You have to go talk to Jackie. Jackie, I'm underwater on this bowling thing. We're gonna have to sell the house, homeschool the kids. Yeah.
It's one of the best readers in St. Louis.
Oh, dude, show me anything. Show me name a word. I'll read it. Name a word. I'll tell you if I recognize it. I know that one. I know that
I've seen that before.
Do you know this word?
Repose. Yeah.
I typed it in. Kyle knows it.
Yeah, if we're having a
Everybody
little sword fight. Yeah, of course.
Boom. Know it.
I just learned it recently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Educate me.
100%.
In my game, it is a sword hit, but like a critical hit when your opponent is ready to be especially damaged, like vulnerable.
Okay.
So you're like you're striking back. They've left themselves open, and you're getting in there.
I think it's like a counter strike.
Yep.
You know, and if we were boxing.
I tried to commit suicide.
Wait a minute. Stop.
2 thumbs up from Kyle.
Yeah.
Up the saturation on this one.
Thank you for supporting the anime.
Links in the description. PKA. Well,
Sorry to
check
any
out
Lebanese I offended.